topic I picked to talk about today. First of all, I am Tevis Laukat with Cannonball Musical Instruments. I'm the president of Cannonball, and we're going to talk a little bit about sound and concept. Very broad topic. We could talk for hours about this. When I was younger and I had a teaching studio, some of my students would come in and first thing out of my mouth was, who do you listen to? Who have you been listening to? And surprisingly enough, some of them didn't even have a name. They didn't even have people that they were truly listening to, that they put in on a daily basis. And kind of what I'm getting at is you have to have someone that you are listening to have an idea of what you want, who you want to sound like, what your concept is. Stanley Turrentine was one of my favorites. Pete Chrisley, one of my idols growing up. Cannonball, there just wasn't a better alto sound around. That great big fat alto sound. Charlie Parker, John Coltrane, David Sanborn, Brandon Fields. David Sanborn kind of started that new age, that more in-your-face, gutsy, edgy sound, fantastic sound. Eric Marienthal, Lenny Pickett, one of the tenor players in Tower of Power, with all the innovations in altissimo and that kind of thing. Joe Albright, Kirk Whalum, two of my favorite players, big sound, kind of new age type stuff, and then Bob Mintzer. I just can't say enough about his tenor playing, what he's brought to the tenor sax sound. This is my list. This is my little favorite list, maybe, that I just off the top of my head wrote these guys down. If you've never heard of some of these guys, you need to get some recordings and get familiar with that. And there's hundreds and hundreds of players. This is my list. This is Tevis's list. Now, how do you get a sound? How do you, besides listening, what do you do maybe to get a good sound? A lot of times my students would come in and take us a couple months just to get a sound. They would maybe have some scales down and some technique, but their sound just, for me, first note, if I'm not excited about that first note that somebody plays at me, then it just kind of turns me off. I don't care how many licks they know or what ideas they're doing. The sound really if it really bothers me, then I can't get further than that. So sound is really important. You need to relax when you play, shoulders down. You need to fill up your lungs. And lungs are not just up here. They come clear down into your back and fill out, and you need to have a lot of air behind your sound. It's very important when you play, and this whole other idea of it. I like to think of a rubber band around the mouthpiece when I play, where it's very relaxed. A whole different concept than clarinet, and I play clarinet also, so have to completely change what I'm doing. And I have a breathing exercise that I used to do, and I'm going to show you. And I used to do this all the time myself. Especially if you're also a flute doubler or a flute player, you need a lot of air, and so here's how it goes. You do it 3 times, and you breathe in, relaxed throat, relaxed shoulders, and I'll try and keep my shoulders down. I have a tendency to tighten them up when I do this exercise, but here we go. Then you lean to this side, add air to it. Lean to this side, add some more air on top of that, and one more time straight up. And then you blow it all the way out as far as you can blow, not making as little noise as possible, because you don't want to tighten yourself. All the way out, all the way out, all the way out, and then do it again, and do that 3 different times. Now you might want to stand next to a table or a chair, because you're going to get lightheaded the first couple of times you do that. But it just shows how much air you can pack in, helps expand your lung capacity, and then you've got a lot of air to push behind that sound. Let me play just my alto sound for you real quick, and then we'll be done. My reed's not dried out.